Hello, my name is Svetlana Belic Malinic and I'm an academic director at the Institute for Contemporary Education, a member of Link Education Alliance located in Belgrade, Serbia. Hello from Serbia. I'm a teacher trainer, but also a lifelong learner, and I've been sharing my learning and teaching enthusiasm with so many people around the world. I ideated a lot of educational projects, some of them were deliverables at the state level, and I'm so very proud of that. Ever since I completed my PhD in international education at the University of Leicester, I've been a fierce advocate of creativity, creative teaching, and creative thinking. Actually, my PhD thesis explored how teachers can reinvent their pedagogies, how they can sprinkle a bit of creative ideas that emerged from peer collaboration and reciprocal coaching. I'm also a Cambridge International Specialist, an accredited program leader for Cambridge Professional Development Qualifications, where I help teachers think outside the box, think creatively, right? I help them reinvent their pedagogies, learn from their teaching experiences, distress and truly enjoy what they're doing. I'm so very grateful for such an opportunity. My pedagogical contributions have been greatly appreciated. I've been nominated for the Global Teacher of the Year Award. I'm also a recipient of John Haycroft Scholarship for Classroom Exploration, and I inspired teachers to think creatively, to teach creatively, especially in this region. Today, I'm here to inspire you. I'm here actually to take you on a quest. I'm going to show you a wonderful world of metacognitive creativity. Are you ready? A very wise man, the one who inspired me to talk about metacognitive creativity today, said that when our running national educational systems where mistakes are the worst thing you can make, and the result is that we are educating people out of their creative capacities. This is such a pity, isn't it? According to the World Economic Forum, upskilling and reskilling in the next 5 years will be a global demand, and creativity is one of the most important skills. In response to these trends, the 2022 PISA survey will place a great emphasis on the creative thinking and individuals' malleable ability to generate new ideas, not only to learning context, but also to the areas where the generation of ideas is necessary to explore issues, problems, or, society-wide concerns. But how does creativity work in the first place? Creativity involves putting your imagination to work. In a sense, creativity is applied imagination, holds Ken Robinson, who strongly believed in creativity as a changing paradigm. To think creatively, we generate ideas and let them incubate for a while. And while they're cooking, they will get sprinkled with inspiration before the aha moment known as illumination. With all these brilliant ideas in mind, we can now try them out and verify the application in reality. Key to creative thinking are questions, and Copernicus, Galileo, and Kepler did not solve an old problem, they asked a new question, and in doing so they changed the whole basis on which the old questions had been framed. And when asking questions, you should try putting different hats on. You can change your perspectives and create new solutions to situations, issues, or problems. Use these hats to bring creativity to your teaching. Teaching for creativity involves teaching creatively. There are 3 related tasks in teaching for creativity, and these are encouraging, identifying, and fostering. So, how to teach creativity? Would you use only the right side of your brain where creativity grows? What if you're not creative at all? There is no such thing as a creative type. We are all creative, every one of us. We just need a bigger definition of creativity. To teach creatively, simply put a hats on. Use any prompts around you to illuminate new paths to learning. Teachers who love teaching teach students to love learning, and to inspire them, show them where to look, but not what to see. Grow their minds, but also grow their hearts. Let your students tap into intrinsic motivation. Assign them tasks that they like to do enthusiastically. Let them embrace their choice and own that learning. Provide scaffolding along the way. Empower students to match the challenge level to their ability level. Try to minimize distraction, as this might help your students focus on that learning. And finally, encourage metacognition. But how does metacognition work? Metacognition is often an overlooked component of learning, yet it empowers students to learn planning and goal setting while monitoring their own progress. When challenged, they should put their hats on and assess the task, evaluating strengths and weaknesses, and plan how to proceed. While discovering alternatives to their learning strategies, they engage in creative thinking and let their ideas illuminate a path. And the more freedom and support they get along the way, the more creative they grow. Therefore, when creating tasks to foster metacognition, we have to think of how to balance challenge and skill levels. When we strike the right balance, the students are in the state of flow. They like what they do, and they do it enthusiastically. They're happy, and happy students learn best. However, if the challenge level is at high and students somehow struggle with their skills, then we create learning anxiety, which is obviously not good. On the other hand, if there is a little challenge and students are quite skilled, they get bored. It is therefore important to inspire students to think about thinking and learn about learning. Students process metacognition in various ways. Tacit students are unaware of learning and quite indifferent to acquiring new knowledge. Students who are aware of metacognition might use some strategies such as, finding evidence or correlations, but their efforts are not deliberate or planned. Strategic students use high-order thinking skills to generate creative alternatives, but they do not learn beyond good grades. Reflective students go a step further. They are curious, inquisitive, and understand the value of evaluation and adaptation. Now they ask new questions and think outside the box. Sir Ken Robinson reminds us that learning happens in the minds and souls, not in the databases of multiple choice tests. Now that we understand how creativity and metacognition work, how to foster metacognitive creativity, now you want to inspire students to think about ways to bring about creativity and creative thinking. You want them to reflect about how to own creative ideas and follow their flow. First of all, assign tasks which are intrinsically rewarding. Then set clear goals and develop a sense of progress. Also, make sure to provide clear and immediate feedback. Allow your students to own their learning and understand how personal control or agency affects the task. Help them understand what is going on and focus on how much they know now. So let's go back to the metacognitive cycle and see what it looks now with this kind of a creative thinking twist. So you would assess a task, but with a state of flow in mind. You would adjust challenge and skill levels to ignite intrinsic motivation and learning enthusiasm. You would use the 6 hats to evaluate your tasks and give them various perspectives. Then plan by incubating and illuminating ideas. Don't be afraid to let them swarm and buzz around. Use feedback when applying and adapt accordingly. Reflect on the progress and allow yourself to make mistakes. After all, they're part of the learning process. If you're not prepared to be wrong, you will never come up with anything original. I teach metacognitive creativity. What's your superpower?